of the things I love about the Public Museum here in Grand Rapids is whether it is your first or 50th visit, there is always something new to discover. Speaking of new discoveries, let's say hello to Alex. Alex, good to see you.
Hi.
What is going on here? A lot of activity.
Yeah, so we're in the process of setting up the newest exhibit here at the museum, Changing America, that's going to open this weekend.
Oh, I love it. So they're just setting up now. No one else has seen this. Is this an exclusive for My West Michigan?
Absolutely.
Okay, so can you show us around?
Yeah, sure.
All right, let's go.
So Changing America is really the story of the Emancipation Proclamation in 1863 and the March on Washington in 1963. It's a traveling exhibit that was put together by the Smithsonian and really gets into those stories. So what we've done is reached out to folks in our community and asked them for their own local stories. You're going to actually be able to listen in their own words to community leaders, their stories about how they think that these two really important events are still affecting us today. So this right here is an example of a receipt for the sale of a slave.
Oh
this is
my
a document
gosh.
from 1855.
Oh my gosh.
And so this is something that has actually been preserved in a family down the generations and was given to the African American Museum, and they've lent it to us for this exhibition. And then over here we have a pennant from the Poor People's March on Washington that was actually held in memory of Dr. King a little bit after his assassination. So in this exhibition, really we want people to be to sort of be a little bit more reflective and thoughtful. And so actually right over here we've got a section that we're calling Share Your Story.
All right, let's take a look
Yeah,
at that.
let's go over there.
So this is what you're talking about sharing your own experience, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So after someone has a chance to look at some of the content in this exhibit, we'd really love for them to share sort of their own experience or what it made them think about and put them here in the exhibit. But not only that, we're also going to archive all of these in the museum's online database so that they'll be saved for future generations.
Great idea. You know, the one thing I love about this place is you can get an interesting and amazing education, but you can also have a little fun at the same time. Let's go check out one of my favorite places.
Sounds good.
And of course, Alex, one of my favorites is the toy exhibit. It is still just as awesome as it always is.
This exhibit is so much fun. It's been here for about 6 months now, and it's really resonating with people in the community.
I love it, love it.
What we wanted to focus on with this exhibit was stuff in living memory. And we wanted to, focus on really sort of 3 generations that we looked at. And so for those generations, instead of just having one toy in a case, they get a whole room. So we've got the baby boomers, the millennials, and the Gen Xers each sort of get their own space.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the idea here is that there's something for everybody in the family. You know, you come with grandparents and parents and kids, and you can start to have those conversations and make those connections about, here's what I played with, and look how it's really not that different. I had Barbies when I was a little girl, and you have Barbies now. And so as you work your way through the exhibit, really what we're trying to do is combine museum display with play, with interactive stuff.
Okay, now I see something right now that I'm freaking out. Seriously. I have a photograph of me holding this toy, and it goes currently now for about $400 to $500 on eBay.
Yeah.
I have a photograph of me holding the Lost in Space robot.
Nice.
I also recognize the Evel Knievel over there.
Yep.
This is so awesome. Wow, memories just come kind of flooding back. Oh, there's Bozo.
Yeah, there's a WZZM
connection right there.
Yeah.
All right, so here we are in this kind of the secret workshop, right, where the magic happens. And so you have a pretty exciting, exclusive announcement you're going to share with My West Michigan viewers.
That's right. We're really excited to announce that this summer at the Grand Rapids Public Museum, the toys are actually going to be breaking out of the exhibit, and they're going to be taking over the whole museum.
I love that.
So our staff has been really hard at work creating 15 new interactive elements for the toys exhibit that are going to be spread out. So a few new ones in the exhibit on the second floor and on the main floor of the museum. So it's going to be toys all summer.
Look at the Skylark. Look at that.
So the Skylark is, of course, the biplane that hangs from the ceiling in the main museum galleria. Our incredibly talented staff here at the museum has actually made miniature ride-on versions of the Skylark that kids can ride around on.
Well, thank you so much for the sneak peek. We appreciate it, and all this information can be found on our website, 13 on Your Side.